Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to J Sports. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And press that post notification bell so you never miss another one of these videos. So, we're going to do some more NFL talk, possibly some Dodger talk later. But the first thing I want to announce is we're having another live stream, baby! Ow! So, here's the deal. Oscar and Duncan are coming back. You know who Oscar Montiel is? I mean, those of you who watch the channel all the time, you know, he's one of my guys. He's a host of Real Talk with Oscar Montiel. Unfortunately, a fan of the... Oh, not the Washington football... Washington Commanders! Baby! Oh! Oh! Anyway. Yeah, so he's a fan of them and Real Madrid and all that. And Duncan Dye, he is one of my new good friends. He loves sports. He covers the Lakers for Franchise Sports Media. We're going to be having a live stream tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Pacific, 3:30 p.m. Eastern, and whatever else you want to say. I think that would be 9:30 p.m. Hawaiian and 1:30 p.m. 2:30 p.m. Central, and all of that. So just whenever you can, put that in your calendar, great, and whenever you can watch. So for now, let's talk NFL. So Brian Flores is in the news. He's hot this week. So Brian Flores was the coach of Miami, and he wanted it, I think it was Deshaun Jackson or Deshaun Watson. And anyway, excuse me for butchering the name and messing that up. So if anyone can correct me in the comments, I'd appreciate it. So he wanted him, and the ownership of Miami, they're screwy. They're kind of a weird organization. They're terrible anyway. Haven't been in the Super Bowl in forever. I want to say from the 70s, but I'm pretty sure they have. Anyway, they didn't want him. So what happened? Brian Flores became the fall guy. So then it came out that he would be suing the NFL because he said, well, Miami and others had started to pay people and give bonuses and basically higher pay to basically tank the games. And why you do that is to earn higher trades, and you could fight for higher trades. You get placed at the top, all of that. Well, then the lawsuit became even bigger because he's suing the NFL, but he's suing also with the Giants because Coach Belichick dropped the damn ball. So Coach Belichick is the coach of the Patriots. He had Tom Brady, the cheater, the liar, the crybaby, the little bitch, the little biatch. And we went over that in my celebratory video. Oscar Montiel is better, by the way. Now, he was suing the Giants because, Coach Belichick, so he texted him. So Brian Flores was on his way to New York. Now, before I get here, let me just do this. So before I get there, the NFL has this rule because the NFL are all racist. Sorry about that. Everyone in the NFL is racist. And you might disagree with me. Everyone in the NFL is racist, okay? So, and they have a race issue in the NFL. And they have this rule called the Rooney Rule. What's the Rooney Rule? The Rooney Rule is, hey, we know we have a problem with black people. We know we have a problem with hiring black people because we ain't doing that much. So basically, you have to now, even if you don't hire anyone of a minority status, or a minority group, you have to at least give them a chance to interview. Basically, toy with them. Hey, would you like to interview for the Dolphins? How about the Giants? Would you like to interview for the Steelers? Would you like to interview for the Falcons? Would you like to interview for the Patriots? Whoever. And essentially, what happens is, they decided, hey, you need to at least interview a minority person. Wow. Hilarious. So, New York is doing what New York does. They decide, hey, let's get Brian Flores in here. He's a minority. That's another brother. Let's go. Well, he's going and he's going to New York. And Bill Belichick decides to text him. And he says, hey, I'm not going to read the exact text, but basically says, hey, I heard you landed. And, he's saying, you pretty much got the job. I hear this is what I know. And Brian Flores is texting back, hey, do you know something I don't know? And Belichick's like, well, according to Buffalo and New York, because there's two different teams there, you pretty much got their job. You got the job. You are their guy. And let me preface this by saying, Bill Belichick thinks he's talking to Brian DeBall, not Brian Flores. So then Brian Flores is putting all pieces together and he goes, oh my God. Right? So he's going, wait, do you think you're talking to... No, he's like, are you talking to Brian Flores or Brian DeBall? And Bill Belichick noticing that he effed up, he goes, I effed up. I'm sorry. Good luck at the end. So now this is why the NFL is being sued. Because they have a problem hiring minorities. And basically what they're doing is they're saying, hey, there's another brother. So they already know who they want. All these teams, they know who they want already. But they say, hey, there's another brother. There's a brother. Let's go get him. Interview him. Give him a chance. And so they do. Just to cover their asses. So that there's no lawsuit going, hey, New York never hires a black person. They never even interview us. No, because of the Rooney Rule, they have to even just interview one black person, two black people, so that it can come off as, no, listen, we tried and we thought this person was better because he was white. Anyway, yeah. So... this reminds me kind of another problem. I think it's Jim Blackwell or Jim Caldwell. I'm sorry, basically. Jim Caldwell was with the Lions for 4 years. And the Lions have only been in the Super Bowl, 4 times since the Super Bowl's existence, kind of thing, right? Terrible record, but okay. So, Jim Caldwell won 2 of them. And so then he gets fired, right? Like with Brian Flores here, you're thinking, how do you get fired from a job if here and here's the thing, like Jim Caldwell, Brian Flores won 8 in a row in Miami. So why do you lose your job, right? And again, Deshaun Watson, whatever, or Deshaun Jackson, I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. So, going back to Jim Caldwell, so he gets fired, and you would think, man, the Lions didn't do jack. And here he is, taking him into 4 Super Bowl, or he's been there for 4 years. He won 8 or whatever. It took him to 2 Super Bowls. The other coaches took him to 2, and won, I think, 1 or 2 of them. He should be the hottest candidate in the damn league, right? Like, oh my God, he still can't get an effing job. Now, he'll get interviewed. Oh, there's a brother. Oh, interview him. But again, still doesn't get a job. Now, you look at different coaches like Kellen Moore, who's a offensive coordinator, and then he was a quarterbacks coach. Listen, before, Kellen Moore is awesome, but he doesn't have what it takes to be a head coach, in my opinion. I think he could do okay, but I think he needs more time. Okay? And look, is he staying with Dallas or is he going to Colorado or somewhere else? I don't know. But this is the problem that the NFL has. Now, yes, they're racist. Yes, this is actually an issue. And if you're a black player, you should all boycott the NFL. And I know why you won't, because football's your dream. You want to make money, whatever. Without these black players, NFL would be nowhere. And we need a black person in charge. I'm normally not about this identity politics, the identity politics kind of shit, but it looks like this is what we need. A black person in charge. So, because Roger Goodell's an asshole and nobody likes him. Now, look, as much as I would love for him to win the lawsuit, here's 2 problems that he has for Brian Flores. Now, Hugh Jackson is joining, and which is hilarious. So, his first problem is this. His first problem is, let's say he wins the lawsuit, gets $100 million. Okay. He is now blackballed by the NFL. Basically, hey, nobody hire him. No owners, no coaches, no nothing. He can't even work our hot dog stands. He can't even be the ticketing person. He can't even be the guy handling traffic. Just like Colin Kaepernick, because if you are black or Hispanic or indigenous or whatever you are, they will blackball you. They'll cancel you out. Ask Colin Kaepernick. So he faces that problem. Now he faces the problem because he's suing the NFL, so ain't nobody going to hire his ass right now. Ain't no one going to hire him, but it proves his point. Well, there are 3 problems. Second, does he have enough evidence? And the third is, remember when Jerry Jones had to pay the fines for Ezekiel Elliott? And he said, I'm not paying those motherfucking fines. I'm going to take you to court. And he took him to court, and then he came out with the tail between his legs. Like, oh, actually, I was mistaken. I'm going to pay the damn fine. Again, you got to be careful. Because you can come out the wrong end. So, listen, this is a tricky situation, and I'm going to do more videos on this. I'm sure of it. And I feel bad for Brian Flores. I feel bad for other black coaches and Hispanic coaches. The NFL is racist. This is a sticky situation for the NFL. And I'm going to do another video on how Texas might just take the bullet for them because they're trying to cover their asses. So make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press the post notification bell so you never miss another one of these videos. And I will see you all next time.